Hey, thanks. Thanks for joining me. This is a part 2 of preparing the body to house divine consciousness. So one of the things I wanted to say that I know I missed a while ago is the beginning of the process. When you're in the beginning, you want to deal with the emotional trauma that's built up and stored in the body. And what this is going to look like, this is going to look like a surrender. So you're going to identify the trauma, whatever you went through as a child, as a young adult, that that was like the worst thing that ever happened to you, basically something you still think of. There's many ways to identify what your trauma is, but this is something that wounded the inner child. And then once you surrender, it's going to crack your heart chakra wide open. And this is going to open up the floodgates for the energy of the masculine energy to come through. So everybody's operating on a feminine energy, right? So even though everybody's got the potential for both masculine and feminine, most people operate out of a fear space. So when you open up the heart chakra and you're pulling energy up from the root all the way up through your other chakras, that creates an even flow of energy, of masculine and feminine energy, right? An equilibrium, right? And this is also helps after you pH the body, balancing, after pHing the body, you're going to balance the energy by opening up both chakras. All right, so let's go back to, so after you do this, so you're going to get confronted by the universe with a test. So this is going to be something that's, all of this is about overcoming fear, right? Fear of death, fear of failure, fear of loss. Everybody fears something, right? So once you move out of that fear space, which is the feminine energy, that's when the whole universe is going to open up to you. But before this can happen, you're going to be presented with a test from the universe. You're going to be presented with the most, fearful thing that you could possibly imagine, right? And so you're either going to run away screaming, or you're going to actually confront it and walk up and have the courage to stand up to your fears. Once this is done, the mind will go completely silent, right? And it never goes back, right? Once this happens, unless you wanted to, which I guess that could always be a possibility, but you never go backwards. So the ego will take a back seat, and then at that point, everything when you're moving forward becomes something as a helpful, a tool, a positive outcome, a look that you're seeing into the future. So let's talk about some of the gifts and abilities that start to come up. So your intuition is going to go top tier. You're going to be able to pick up on other people's emotions, other people's thoughts. I'm very close to someone that I have a very strong telepathic bond with. We share each other's thoughts. We communicate thoughts to each other. And then on top of that, you have the universe is going to show you things that to a normal person in a fear state, it would scare the shit out of them, right? But once you understand that the universe, there is no good, there is no evil, it's all positive and negative, and neither one is better than the other, right? It's all teaching, it's all a tool to help you learn. And so once you understand this, then the universe can open up to you and show you things that you just never thought were possible. There are things that you didn't understand before that. And I'm not going to go into detail about it, but so overcoming the fear space will push you to a place where you can actually tap into the inner child, and you channel the inner child, right? This is the energy that's going to come out and play, wants to have fun, wants to learn, wants to become better. This is the inside that everybody is just dying to come out, right? All right, you guys have a good day. Thanks a lot for listening.